Go.
You know, for your locations, did you get any permission? Because you didn't mention.
I haven't really asked because I've just thought because it's local and I thought it could be free, but I'm not sure about asking.
Okay.
Gareth, whilst you're on locations,
Yeah.
have you looked anywhere else?
No, haven't really.
I would think about looking other places, being a bit more ambitious.
Okay. Nisha?
You said you're going to use narrative as a convention. Are you going to keep it throughout the whole video?
Yeah, probably apart from the chorus. I didn't really include the chorus in lyrics, but I don't think the chorus really has a narrative kind of feeling. Ted?
When you were talking about ethnicity of your target audience, you mentioned urban white, but then your cast doesn't have white people in it, so how do they relate to each other?
I chose white because it's... I could choose black well, but I chose white because you won't be able to detect the whole gang, so you won't be able to tell if they're black, Asian, white. They'll just be undetectable. Back up.
Sorry, one sec. Whilst you're on the issue of cast, and I mean this is a compliment to some of the people that you've put in there, but I'm not sure how intimidating some of your cast look and how gangish some of your cast look. So again, I would rethink that idea as to who you're going to cast in it.
Okay.
Not everyone, but just some.
Yeah, okay.
You said that the age is 17 to 25. Don't you think nowadays it should be a little younger because you get kids, early teenage around 13 to 14 that pretend to be in gang and think they're hard? So don't you think maybe you should lower that a bit?
I could, but I haven't really thought it through, because to me, when I hear this song, because I'm at 16, I thought straight away it could be about my age, but I haven't really thought of that.
That's cool.
Thank you.
Good point.
Did any of your crew members wear particular clothing? Like,
What, the gang?
yeah.
Yeah, they probably wear mostly black. Yeah, I haven't included that either. But they probably wear most dark colours to show, be like intimidating.
Yeah.
It's like balaclavas they could be wearing and hoodies.
Yeah.
Shakira?
Gareth, just a word for you. When you're trying to create meaning in something, the right media studies word is connote. You've nearly used it 5 or 6 times, but when you're thinking of meaning or showing, like if you're using something to mean something or to show it, just use the word connote, right?
Yeah. Shakira?
You have like quite a few people in your videos. How are you going to make your art stand out so like people that are watching the video?
I chose the colour red to make them stand out.
So your other crew will...
No, they'll probably be in dark colour and... Rachel?
How much of those clothes do you have access to already?
Well, I know
the red stuff.
Nabdi's got a jacket, the red Fassi jacket. I know maybe Hello and Aaron could have a red snapback, and they probably do have also them red shoes. And the jeans are just jeans and a white shirt.
Anybody got red shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Rachel?
I was going to say, you said that you'd spend your budget on clothing, but what sort of things would you want to buy for ends, that sort of...
Yeah, it'd be like bottoms, just baggy tracksuit bottoms I'd probably wear for the gang, and maybe just a dark jumper.
You know, you said about sticking to, are you not going to stick into the $99, are you not going to add your transport or to do it locally?
No, because I chose locally, but hearing Sir comment, I might be able to look a bit further instead of staying local. But yeah, I probably need an Oyster card to travel. Start.
Because it's a dark background, do you think you get all the shots that you need?
Sorry?
Because it's going to be a dark background. Dark.
Dark, yes.
Yeah. Like shooting at night, you mean?
Yeah. Do you think that you get all the shots that you need?
I hope I do, but I'm not going to have it too dark. I'm going to have it like turning dark, but just light enough to be able to film.
Couple of points on that. The first one is our cameras can actually pick up pretty decent at night, the HD ones can. The second point is twilight is the absolute worst time to shoot at because it lasts about that long. And the light's always changing.
Yeah.
So what the light, if you look out the window like at 4 o'clock, the light is different at 4:15, 4:30, 4:45 and then 5 o'clock it's dark.
Okay.
So twilight's a really poor time to shoot at. So it's a good point that you've raised there. So something to really think about. I know you've thought about it, but just think about how it's actually going to work.
Okay.
You know your pace of your lyrics is quite fast,
yeah.
So how would you make sure that your main singer would look consistent throughout the video?
I'm going to include him in most of my video throughout, but I'll mostly have like a picture of his face like him miming it.
Oh, okay.
Thanks. Is that it?
We've still got Holly, Nav, and Anil.
You know, you said you were going to include shots of the gang causing mayhem.
Yeah.
How will you like avoid the public getting the wrong idea about that?
I'll probably do it when. Oh, that is difficult. I'll probably try to do it like quickly take a look around before it may cause any problem, but it's a good point. Thanks.
Will you be shooting at night like most often, or?
No. I'll probably have to think about it. Like check my times.
Have you thought about what other camera styles you could use?
I'll add to what he's saying. What do you want it to look like? What film or what type of music video, or what do you want it to look like?
I want it to just be like what happens is what you see.
But what other type of media do you want it to look like? So do you want it to look like a kids' TV program? So do you want the camera work to look like? What do you want it to look like?
Like dark crime, kind of like them shows you see that are dark and just.
So like a crime show?
Yeah, like a bit like that.
Have you seen The Wire?
Nah.
I'd watch The Wire and have a look if that would fit the kind of ideas that you're talking about. Very rough camera work. Alright, I've just got a couple more questions for you, Gareth. The first thing, two things that you need to do. You need to think about the storyline a bit more. How is this actually going to develop? But you will think about that. What I would advise you to do for that is to watch a music video. I don't know if anybody's seen it, called Good Day by Ice Cube. Anybody seen that video? Yeah? That to me, I don't know if people who've seen it, that to me sounds quite a lot like what Gareth is describing. So I would watch that video to get some ideas as to how they put it together. As I said before, for style, I would also watch The Wire. You don't need graphics. And you don't need a microphone. Because we won't be recording any sound at all.
Okay.
Alright?
Yeah.
Alright.